All right. We're live again. What is up, everybody? We are live everywhere. We're just live everywhere. You name it, we're live right now. Because we can. And we want to. We like it. We like that shit. What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? I was live Monday. I was live Tuesday. I was live Wednesday. It is now Thursday and I'm live 4 days in a row. I think I'm back. I think I'm back, guys. I can do that. I can actually maintain this. See, I think the problem is I get so set on having a schedule. So usually my schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and every other every other Sunday. Sorry. And I do that because, like, you know, I try to have like a real life too. You know, I'm a parent, I'm a husband, I've got family, I've got a full-time real job. So, you know, but I had it in my head that like it has to be those days specifically. And I'm realizing now that it doesn't really, because like I stay up way later than the rest of my household. I could literally be streaming like almost every night. Yeah, I just have to do like shorter streams because I can't start as early. But if I do like shorter, like 2 hour stream, 2.5 hour streams, you know, I could do that like literally almost every single night. I'm not saying that I'm going to stream every single night, but I'm saying like I could, especially if I'm not like working on something else. You know, if I don't have a movie or a video that I'm editing or something, you know, something else that I'm working on, I could literally stream like almost every night around like 9:30, between like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I can go till like 11 or 12. So we're going to kind of see how that goes. Now, that being said, this weekend though, starting tomorrow night, we do have company staying over. And so this will probably be my last live until Sunday night. So just 2 days without me, and I'll be back. So tonight, I've got all of these redemption codes. These are all redemption codes for Pokemon Live. There's not a problem. There's not a problem. I don't want to use all of these because I want to save some to give away to people over here, or anywhere really. But I got to come up with like a system of how I want to do it, you know? And also I have to decide how many of these do I want for myself. I have already, so this stack was twice this much. So I have already taken like half of these for myself. But that's okay. They were gifted to me, you know, but I do want to save some to give away to viewers. I don't know if I'm going to limit the platform. Like if it's just going to be if I did limit it, it would just be for Twitch. And the only reason I say I might limit it is because there's too many. I'm live on like every platform right now. Literally, you name the platform, I'm live on it right now. And I think I would get too many messages, or it'd be too hard. It'd be too hard to like if somebody wins and I need to send them the code, I don't want to have to go to whatever the respected place is and private message. You know, I got to come up with like, and I'm not saying that I won't. Like, if I can come up with like a clever way, or just say like, you just have to join my Discord and then I'll give it to you. Maybe I'll do it something like that. But until I figure that out, I'm not going to give any cards away. But we are going to redeem some. And with TikTok, so here's the thing. TikTok may not know how to count to 3, but I'm not going to hold it against them. TikTok said that I had to stream 3 separate nights for 25 minutes each before it would allow me to share my screen. I don't know why. That's why if you're watching on TikTok, it's just black down below, because Live Studio will literally not let me share my screen right now, because it wanted me to do 3. Now, this is number 4, but I am hopeful because this time it actually told me one more time. It literally said stream one more time for 25 minutes. So that's what's up. I'm live on TikTok for at least 15 more minutes to make sure that I get that deadline, that timing in. But I figured I can redeem these codes and I don't really need to share my screen. I can just do it with my phone, and then I can kind of show what cards I'm getting. And then after that, after the 25 minutes is up, I'm going to end the TikTok, and we'll continue with some deck building over on the other platforms. So if you get really into it on TikTok and you don't want to stop, you can head over to right here and, keep the night rolling. So let me bring up the game on my phone really quick. It's easier to scan codes in on the phone anyway, because then I can just use my phone's camera and scan the QR codes. So it kind of works out. But yeah. All right. So that's my intro. How's everybody doing? You know what we're doing tonight? I'll be busy this weekend. Starting tomorrow. Busy. I'm always busy. Always busy. Bruh. I'm a busy bee. I'm a busy boy. All right, the game's loaded on the phone. We'll switch to the PC when the 25 minutes is up. Go to shop, go to redeem. Here we go. And we're ready to just start grabbing from the stack, baby. All right, first one. Scanned in. We're going to do 10 at a time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'd like to go ahead and give these a rip. So I know that these are cashed out and spent. We're going to collect all, and we're going to see what we got. So these are, I don't know what I'm getting. So they could be coins, they could be boxes, they could be sleeves, they're most likely going to be booster packs, but they could be like full box sets. It's a hodgepodge. It's like years and years worth of collecting that I'm getting all in one go. So the first thing here is a coin. It looks like it's Pidgeot. or Pidgeotto. All right. We got a Turtwig. You're not going to be able to see too much. A Grotle. If I butcher some of these names, here's the thing, dude, guys, and don't. I might seem. I know sometimes I'm probably gonna come off as like a total poser, right? Because I don't know how to pronounce every single Pokemon's name. Get off my tits, okay? All right. I played Pokemon in the 90s. And since the 90s. Get off my tits. Most of the Pokemon are like way newer now, like way newer than the ones I grew up with. I can't pronounce all of them, but I'm going to try anyway. So Torterra. All right, now we got a Detective Pikachu pack. And open this. We got a holographic Bulbasaur. Holographic Psyduck. Are these going to be all holographic? Oh, yeah. Snubbull, holographic. I think these are all... Oh, and holographic Charizard. That looks sick. I wish you guys could see it better. You guys are going to be able to see these cards better in a little bit when we switch to PC. I'm just doing this for TikTok right now. Got 10 more minutes on TikTok. All right, we got an Orbeetle VMAX. This is actually a pretty good card. 310 health, not bad. I'm skipping some of the like random ones. Like, do you guys care that I got a Oshawott? Do you care that I got a Yanma? Or Zebstrika? Skip some of these. Oh man, I don't want to skip the trainer cards though. Because the trainer cards is like what I really need to pay attention to right now. Because we're going to be building... we're going to do some deck building here in about 10 minutes. Gosmum. How about I just show you guys... Okay, here's a pretty good Flying Pikachu VMAX. 310 health, 160 damage. Pretty good. Pretty good card. For Pikachus, anyway. Snorlax. A classic Snorlax. Onyx. Victini. I guess. Victini. Alright, here we go. Trainer. Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon Vs. Reveal them and put them in your hand. Shuffle your deck. See, some of those I'm going to have to really pay attention to because they're like specific to a specific type of Pokemon. And so like you really want to be careful when you're building your deck and you don't have a training card that you put a trainer card in your deck but you have no cards in that deck that applies to, so you waste a card. You got to be careful. You really got to like, you know, like, so when we get in there, we're going to dig in, right? We're going to do the research. We're going to make sure we don't make any stupid mistakes like that. Okay. Shuffle up to 2 supporter cards and discard. Okay. Not bad. All right. This is 10, this is about like 10 booster packs we got just in that one little go. All right, trainer, draw 2 cards. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon VMAX, draw 2 cards. So again, I don't know if I consider that a good trainer card or not because it's very specific. Rugged Helmet. If this Pokemon card is attached to the active spot and is damaged by an attack, your opponent's Pokemon, even if knocked out, Put an energy attached to the attacking Pokemon into your opponent's hand. That's actually pretty good. All right, and then a Grap locked. We got 3 packs left from this go. Once again, I'll show you guys any card that's like worth showing. I'm getting a bunch of like Rhydons right now and like, you know, Cubone. Search your deck for up to 4 basic energy cards, reveal them and put them. This is a good card because like getting anything that's got energy or draw. Yeah, here's another one. Draw 2 cards if your active Pokemon has Hishwan in its name. What the fuck? Talk about a specific card. Jeez. That is a very specific card. Damn it. I skipped that. All right, last pack here. I really just looking I really need trainer cards right now, so I'm kind of I keep skipping, and then I skip the trainer cards. Damn it. TikTok. My TikTok peeps, the next stream you see, you'll be able to see everything that I'm doing. Like, I'll be able to share the screen and we'll be playing this like on PC. So, like, I feel bad for my TikTok peeps right now because like in about like 5 minutes, I'm actually going to get off of TikTok. For the folks, I see people just joining on the TikTok. I'm just trying to fulfill a requirement for Live Studio. I don't know why, but they took away my ability to share my screen, and they gave me a certain amount of times that I needed to stream for 25 minutes or more. And this is the last one. So then I'll be able to like add my screen back below, and then we'll be rocking and rolling. So if you're kind of wondering on TikTok while I'm just sort of rambling and looking at my phone, I am doing something though. I just redeemed a bunch of cards because the counts. That's one thing I really like about Pokemon Live is that the app is my mobile app is on the same account. So all these cards that I just got, I'll be able to pull up on my computer in just a little bit, and I'll be able to start building with them. I don't know why it's like so addicting. I used to play Pokemon Online, the original Pokemon game, Pokemon Online, all the time. And unfortunately, I lost that account, so I had to start over, which isn't so bad because I do think that Pokemon Live is better. And way back in the day, a viewer sent me like 3 times this size stack of redemption cards, and I've already cashed in about this much on this new account. So it's almost like I started over, but I didn't start from nothing. So huge shout out to that viewer. They've long since, well, every once in a while they pop back up. What's funny is that I bonded with that viewer over like Pokemon stuff, but then over the years, like they play like PUBG and like other like DayZ stuff like that, which I've actually played with them on stream before too. So and speaking of other games, I'm looking for suggestions for other things other than Pokemon. I like sweaty competitive stuff. I like shooters. My favorite types of games are survival though, but I've played the shit out of like every survival game imaginable. And like I'm really just sort of desperate for Light No Fire to come out, but there is no release date. I've even made a few TikToks about it when it was like first announced, and since then it's been like dead. I'm in like their Discord and everything. They haven't shared anything new, so I'm in limbo with that. It's sort of feeling like another GTA 6 scenario, although it hasn't been quite as long. But I'm also okay with game developers waiting until their game is playable before they release it, you know? Like, make sure it's not trash. That's okay. I'm okay with waiting. All right, we were at 25 minutes, almost 26 minutes on TikTok. I have officially fulfilled my requirement for TikTok Live Studio. I would just stay live for you guys, but you're not going to be able to see anything that I'm doing. And that's not very like classy of me to do. So what I will say is I will invite anyone on TikTok who cares about building Pokemon decks to come on over right here and join the live there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next stream where I will be able to share my screen, and I'll see you guys then, right? So I'm gonna say good night to you guys over on TikTok. Appreciate anyone who came in and lurked for a little bit. I don't think I missed any comments. 27 minutes. We've definitely fulfilled it. So good night. Good night, TikTok. If you want to keep watching, you know where to go. Catch y'all later. All right, guys, they're gone. It's just us. Now we can open the game. And we can talk shit. We can talk shit. I sent the stream to my boys. See if we can get them in here and get them interested. This would be fun it would be fun to have some people sort of build like a little group. We can like trade and play each other and stuff. All right, we're going to Dex. And I think we're just going to like create a deck from scratch. Now, what I have found, so when I first started building decks, because you gotta have 60 cards per deck. For a standard. And I used to just do 20, 20, 20. Like 20 Pokemon, 20 trainer, 20 energies. But that doesn't seem to be the best ratio. It seems to be for Pokemon to have like 15 to like 17, 18 trainers to have like, like in the like upper 20s to like 30 range, and then put the rest into energies. I have a couple works in progress here. I'm not going to go back because I don't want to mess it up. I have a fire deck in progress. It's not exactly where I want it. I have a fighter deck in progress, but I want to build like a completely different deck, and build it around like my best cards, you know? And so what I need to do first is like look through my cards and see like what types, like, do I have any really good ones that are also common? You know, like if I have a really good metal Pokemon, do I have other really good metal Pokemons? Because it's also good, you know, and some of you, I'm sure if you're watching this, you're into Pokemon, so you already know. But for anyone who doesn't know, mismatching types of Pokemon makes the deck a lot harder to deal with. Because then you gotta... It's hard enough sometimes just getting the energy cards that you need for one type. So when you have multiple types, then it's like twice as hard to get the right energies that you need. Now, sometimes you might think like a card like this is pointless, but I like having cards like this in my deck that I hope to get first, because it's got decent health and you can throw it out. But see, this got good health too. Let's maybe look and see if we can build an electric. We've got a decent amount of electric. That's not terrible, but do we though? But do we really though? Or do I want to build an expanded? We might have more fun with expanded. I have more options here. Yeah. Let's build an expanded deck. Way more options here. You can do like an expanded fire. I already built a fire one though. I'm really craving building something else. Gotta roll up the sleeves here and get serious here. Like I said, because like you gotta like really get into it. But it's fun. It may not be as fun to watch, but also, you know, nobody's making you. Like, look at this. Yeah, I want to build around this. Look, I got 3 of these. Oh, the only thing is it does 300 damage. You need 3 different energies, and you have to discard 3 energies from it. So though this card is super powerful, it's actually kind of a bitch to work with. But we're gonna put that on the docket. Can I? Okay, yeah, I can do it by energy type. Okay, that will make it easier. So now I can scroll. Oh man, I probably should be doing a fire though. I have way more fire than anything else. But let's see. Okay, what do we got here? During your next turn, this Pokemon can attack. Oh, that is a... Ah, shit. Oh, I already have this. I already have it on there. That's why. It's weird that it put this Pikachu in the energy stack. I know, because Pikachu is like an energy or electric Pokemon, but this particular Pokemon uses water. You may switch this Pokemon. That's pretty good. All right, so looking at this now, that's like the 3 like best cards that I could do. Maybe we'll mix. Maybe we'll mix energy or electric and fire. I didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to. Oh, well. Maybe we don't have to. It'll be a very Pikachu heavy deck. But we can add... All right, we'll add 2 of these and 2 of these, so we've got something we can evolve and pretty good chances to evolve it. One thing too we can do is we can add like star, I don't know what you call it, like these, or no, these guys, because these guys don't need, can use whatever energy you got, so we can beef it up a little bit. Like that's pretty good. That'd be pretty good if you got early game, you could throw them out. And this guy would be pretty good too. That's 12 Pokemon. Need at least like 5 more. This isn't bad. Oh. What is this? We'll put 2 of these in. And then 3 of these. I always like to put 1 more. So like if I have an evolution, I like to put 1 more of its pre-evolution in there just to like up the chances of it. And that's probably good. And also maybe this is a better maybe this is better for you to so you can see, so I'm not covering up the screen. All right, I think we're gonna roll with that. I think we're gonna roll with that, and then we're gonna look through these trainers. Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon V. See, that's very specific. Retreat costs is 2 less. I think we'll put 2 of those in. Draw 3 cards. If you drew any cards in this way, discard up to 3 cards from your hand. Search your deck for an item card and a Pokemon tool. Reveal them. Maybe add 1 of those. Draw 3 cards. You can use this card only during your first turn. So it's very specific. Discard top 5 cards of your deck. Attach Any energy cards you discard in this way to your bench Pokemon. That's only for fighting though. So if you go first, you may play this card during. That's like very specific. Heal all damage from one of your Pokemon that has 30 HP. That's pretty good. Leave that. Stage 2 Pokemon. This card is attached and has no retreat. No, because there's actually. Well, actually, this would be a good one because there's a couple stage 2s in this deck. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, draw 3 cards. That's pretty good. It's like a 2-in-1. You can only use this card if you discard a basic energy. Switch one of your opponents. I like this one. I'm going to put 2 of those. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order, then draw. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order, then draw that many cards. That's actually pretty good. So at very least I can swap a card. This basic. Search your deck for up to 2 rare. Okay, search your deck for. All basic Pokemon. And your opponents. I don't want to. That's weird. That helps my opponent. Nah. Search your deck for a. Nah. Heal 70. Yes. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. I like this because you can do some cheeky stuff with it. You can use this card. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different type. You must play 2 switcher cards. Draw 2 cards. Your opponent play rock, paper, scissors until someone wins. I think I probably have better. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon. I'll use one of those. Definitely that. Up to 7. Oh, but that's for fire. This is a naughty card. I'm going to use it. No, I'm not. I should have no problem getting energy with this deck. During this turn, your Pokemon's attack does 30 more damage. Yes. I need some health. All right. I want to check these to make sure there's nothing that I missed. All right, and then now energies. $14 energy. That's probably okay because I have so many like energy recovers, but maybe we're a little heavy on trainers. Where's one that I put 3? Let's take one of those off. Add another energy. Let's validate the deck. It's a legal deck. We're legal. Let's put this in a box. Let's just put an OG on there. And coins. Got a cool, yeah, obviously we should have a Pikachu coin on there. It's Pikachu is like the star of this deck, pretty much. Let's call this what? Pika Power. Let's play with it. Let's play a match with it. He's probably gonna make me go first. What? Oh, damn. I fucked up. I have to have a... Oh, guys, I fucked up. This is a terrible deck. I did not pay attention. In my mind, Pikachu didn't need to evolve. It needs to evolve from a Pikachu V, and this one needs... I need Pikachu Vs in here. I'm going to concede. There's no way I can do anything with that deck. This is, do I even have... All of that was for nothing. We're gonna change... We're gonna completely change this. We're getting rid of all of these. We're gonna leave the trainers because I think that is a pretty good, pretty solid training lineup. But I think this is good. We're gonna go back to we're gonna do some fire stuff. Maybe. Wait, there's no Charmeleon in here though. I didn't think about this, but I could have probably lessons were learned just now. All right. There we go. That's what I should have done. I could have just gotten the Pikachu V that way. But we're going to continue with fire. We're just going to continue now. And I'll go back to owned. Man, really, I could build like whatever deck I want with being able to purchase. With being able to purchase stuff like that. That's pretty dope. Yeah, let's put this in here. Oh, that's pretty expensive. I'm gonna break the bank. Let's go back to owned. I don't want to I want to save those credits for when I like okay. I put owned. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, let's put you in there. Put you in there. Put you in there. And yeah, let's put 2 of you and 3 of you. Okay. And take one of these away. All right, let's validate this deck. All right, it's a legal deck. Let's change this because that doesn't make much sense anymore. And change the name. We'll call this the Fire EX. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's give it another shot, shall we? getting some more water. I'll be right back. Also, for anyone who is curious, when I was talking about filmmaking earlier, I am a filmmaker. I do have a filmmaking page as well. I just put that link up there for you guys. Now she's probably going to make me go first. She's taking her sweet time. Well, no, she's going first. All right, well. Oh no. I didn't change the energies. We have to concede. Ah! 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 I fucked this up again. Oh my god. Changed the type, but didn't change the energies. All right. God, that is so dumb. I always say tails because it's 50-50 no matter what. I do not want to go first. It's 50-50 no matter what. So it seems to me that if betting on the same thing every time is the way to go. All right. Nice. Shit. What do I do? Eat that! Eat it! I'm saving my Pokemon. Neither one of us are getting energies. Might need to boost the energies up a little bit on this one. Maybe not, though. I mean, like, there's a lot of trainer cards I have in here that give me energies, but I'm not getting those either. So this might... I feel like you need to play a deck. Once you have a playable deck, you need to play it like 2 or 3 times before you like consider adjustments like that. And I won. All right. I'm just going to jump right into another one because I'm trying to actually play this deck that we spent an hour on. Spent exactly an hour on this deck. We got to play a game all the way through, win or lose. Preferably win. Man, I got both my Charizards. Ow. That was just a really bad draw. Yo, what's up? What's up, Ronan? What it do? Am I your boy? I'm your boy. I'm just messing. What's up, dude? Yeah, I used to play, as I'm sure you might remember, man, I am getting really bad draws. I used to play like religiously the original Pokemon online game. And now they got rid of that game. and they replaced it with this new one, and I'm really liking it. This is the one, like, you can, you know, redeem all your codes from all your, man, I'm gonna lose. You can redeem, like, all your codes from your actual cards and all that. It's pretty sick. Not to confuse this with Pokemon Pocket Edition, that sucks. If you get it at all, get Pokemon, the trading card game, live. Make sure that it says live. There's two different ones floating around. And a pocket version is like a watered down. It's not even like official rules. It's like a simplified version, and you can't do all the redemptions and all that. And I'm kind of like addicted. Oh, he hurt my Charizard, my Charmander. I should have healed him. That's what I should have done. Let's start doing some damage. Let's start doing some damage. Let's play more aggressive. I've been playing defense. I've been playing defensive all night. I need to, like, have some balls. Man. This card. What is this card? Shit hurts. Give me something good. I'm gonna die. All right. Reset. Most people say restart, but reset. You can pretend it's a NES. Take the cartridge out and blow on it. Dude doesn't even realize he just helped me. Yikes. This is a bait. Is this not choose one Pokemon or? Okay. Charmander is done. This card is crazy. This card is crazy. It's like doing crazy damage to my bench. This deck that I built sucks. I need to do like research and like build a deck that's worth a damn. He's not going to even let me do anything. I am so toast. Look at his bench, man. I'm screwed. Just do me in quick. Jeez. My God. Wow. Wow. Damn. We need to... I need to seriously... I need more cards. What does test deck do? Oh, I see. Well, that's cool. I don't have to actually... I'm going to play one more. Probably going to lose. This is a deck I built earlier today. I think what I need to do is like off stream, like do some research into like, see if anyone's like posted like their like best, you know, OP decks. I'm clearly missing something with my deck balance. Every game I play, everybody's got like full benches. I still just have like 2. I guess I'm not putting enough basic Pokemon in my decks. What's up, Jesse? I'm hooked, baby. I'm hooked. This game is sick. Although I'm sucking right now because I can't. I got to do research and like get better at building my deck out. This might be an okay one. I built this one earlier. Yeah, I mean, it's got an updated look. After this game, I can show you around a little bit. But what I really like is that I have it on my phone too, and it makes it a lot easier to scan these codes in because you can just use the QR code and be like, dip. You can do it with your webcam too. Like you can just hold the card up to your webcam and do it too. But I've got too many webcams. The game doesn't know which one to use. This dude doesn't realize he just helped me out. This is what I mean though by like my problem, I think my problem is I'm not putting enough basic Pokemon in my deck. Every game I play with any of the custom decks I've built so far, my opponent's got like a full deck, a full bench, and I'm messing around with I have like one or two. So that's one thing I need to do. And look online and see. One thing I really like though, Jesse, is that like unlike the other game, in this game you can there's two different types of currency that you can unlock cards with. So one you get like through like XP basically, and then the other one, and with that currency you can like buy things that are for sale in the shop. But then the other currency, you can buy like whatever you want. So if there's a card you're missing, you can just buy the one card that you're missing specifically, even if it's not in the shop. Oh, I should have evolved. Should have evolved this guy. Oh no, I can't evolve him. I need his stage 2. All right, he's you bitch! No, you fucking... Oh my god, you messed me up. God, he messed me up so much. He knew it too. He knew that I had put the 2 cards that I wanted next. You fucker. God. Is this what I'm talking about, though? See, once again, he's got a full bench, and I'm just fucking around with 2. I have to get better at balancing my deck out. I really do. I tried playing with, like, the free decks that they just start you out with, but everybody's super OP. Man, he's gonna kill me. Man. Killing me on the bench. But that killed him. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see what I can do here. he really just tied us up because I guess that card did damage to himself. Okay, let's see. I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked the wrong thing. But that's okay. This is gonna hurt. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh. Never mind, just kidding. All right. What? He must not be getting the cards that he wants. That's fine. That's fine. You can do that. I'm okay with you doing that. Okay. This one's gonna hurt though. Suck on that. Suck on it. Fuck. Ah. Damn it. I'm yet to win with any of the decks that I've built. Coincidence? I think not. I think not. What should I do? I think I need to do some research, but not going to do that on stream, obviously. It's almost midnight. I should probably call it. Like I said, though, I think we're going to do more like these late night streams and more often rather than like sticking to a strict schedule. It's just going to be most nights. Most nights, you know, most nights for a couple hours. That being said, I will not be on though tomorrow night or Saturday night. We've got some company staying with us for the weekend, and you know, got to be a good host. Although I mean, like, if for some reason they go to bed super early, but I doubt it. So otherwise, I will see you guys Sunday night. Probably playing this because this is like what I'm into right now. We should be able to keep our TikTok live stream going next time. Hold on, let me check that really quick. I might be able to check that now. Let's see, quick game. I should be able to check that right now. No, it hasn't registered yet that I did that stream. It has not registered yet, but I think that it will. It could take up to 48 hours, which is perfect because that's when I'll be live again. All right. Probably not going to raid out tonight. We have been live on Kick, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm saying goodnight as a collective to everybody on all of those platforms. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks for lurking. Thank you, Ronan. Thank you, Jesse. I'm really into this. Can't wait. I'm going to do some research, build the perfect deck, and I will be back Sunday. Peace out.